at the end of the day, sustainability has four very important things that we need to always consider. And when we say we do sustainable tourism, these things must be met. The first one is to ensure that there is social integration of the local communities and of our Belizean people within the industry. That means that there is respect in how the industry interacts with our local communities, but that also that local communities and Belizeans have an opportunity to be a part of the tourism sector. The second one is that we should always strive to ensure there is mutual benefits distributed in a very equitable manner across the country. In 2008, when we were doing the master plan, we found that much of the tourism's activities were happening in a few areas, the San Pedros and the Placencias and Belize City. But the master plan, as well as this current draft of the policy, is asking for us to distribute that activity a little bit more equitably across the country. So you'll see things like the ministry is actually at this moment executing a program called the Sustainable Tourism Program 2 that is beginning to put in some very necessary planning and investments within Corozal and Toledo and other destinations so that there can be, as much as there are in other areas, development and activities that are tourism based. The other thing that when we talk about sustainable tourism is a safeguard of the integrity of our environmental resources. That's fundamental. And there's always been a very natural and innate link between tourism and environmental management movement that we have had for so many decades in the country. So that is one of the, I think, areas and pillars that has always been very, very vibrant and out there in terms of how they both interact with one another. And the other area that is very important to talk about when you talk about sustainable tourism is to ensure that there is a necessary understanding of the responsibilities that each individual and agencies have in developing the sector.